Hello, everybody. This is Duck, and welcome to another episode of Duck's World. And what we're doing at the start of today's episode is number one, we're cleaning this atrocity of an inventory. It is a mess. I've been doing several projects with the same inventory without emptying it out. So we really need to empty it, and it's getting. Honestly, it's my inventory is about as messy as my speech right now, as I can barely say the word empty today. But we need to clean this up a little bit because it's just ridiculous. I can't pick up anything, and it's starting to really annoy me. So we're gonna just throw this in here. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing a little bit of some cleanup over at the ravine building project. Because if you remember in the last episode, and if you're new to the series, yeah, you won't remember, but what we did is we built my face. 80 episodes into Duck's World, we finally have my face in the world, like every content creator does. But we need to clean up our mess because I only got a floor down in front of my face, but there's a whole wall that just looks terrible right now. So we need to fix that up. And we're just gonna fly right on through here, and we will start working on it. I'm gonna look for some building blocks because I don't want it to just be stone. Stone is getting very annoying. That all the stone is nasty, dirty. But this whole wall here, probably right up here to this building here, needs to be it needs to be redone, and I think the only way that we can do that is through some cleanup and some decoration. So that's what I'm going to want to do today. So we'll get started on that right now. All right. So what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of some um, work on make it seem a little bit more like a city here, or like something was broken at one point. And I think the easiest way to do that is to do stone bricks and regular bricks, and just even take this corner here and make it seem like there was something here. Because if we get rid of this corner, I think that'll make this flat wall seem not so bad by my face. So we just need to get rid of this, I think, and with that, some of what we want to do will be removed as well. Um, and yeah, I want to just build something here, make it look a little bit better. Also, this is going to be a problem, I think. Maybe not. Um, that we're ending up busting right through into the second floor. But I think I can just hide that. If I do something like this and that, and then that's still a half block. Okay. Let's make sure that that looks okay down below. Does that look bad if I do that? No, it's not even noticeable. Okay. I'll collect this. All right. And yeah, I'm just gonna dig this out a little bit, see what we can do. In between these two logs, actually, I think that I actually spaced those out, and not to pat myself on the back, but I think I spaced those out kind of perfectly. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna pull this out. I don't know how high I want to go, but I really want to make the cliff face feel more natural, so we're gonna go up probably to here, with something, and we'll just run across and grab this coal because I actually do need it for my super smelter. So I will take the coal and cover just whatever we need, cover that up later on, and grab that. All right. And then, what do I want to do for building here? What I do want to do immediately is cover this up because this is for the second floor, and so it looks kind of questionable. But I should have some of those oak planks to match the theme. Um, at least I hope I have some oak planks, oak slabs. Actually, let's try stone brick. Let's see what we can do with stone brick instead. So we'll just run that. No, I want this one to be down half a slab though. So we'll do this here as half a slab, and then this will run. Well, that's not what I want. This will run the other half up here like this. Do I like that, or do I want something like that? I think I want something like that. Okay. And then I actually need this to be those half slabs that I just had, just to make it look a little bit better. And which shulker box are they in? They're in this shulker box. Perfect. And we can work with this. This is relatively simple, and I'm just being finicky, but there. That looks better. And then we'll just do that. Okay. Alright, so now we've got this built up, and I think I do prefer the stone over the oak. Because there is, frankly, just in this little section right here, there is a literal ton of oak. So being able to break it up a little bit, I think, will be helpful. And honestly, I'm digging, and I don't know what I'm gonna be building. So that's always a wonderful sign to just kind of fly on the whim. But I'm going to patch holes with andesite, and I think whatever I want to do, I think this is deep enough. I do want it to be a little bit more of a corner. Kind of similar probably to what I did with the smelting area over here. I want to do something a little bit more industrial, break up the feeling of the place a little bit more. And I think I can accomplish that. Yeah, that'll work. I do want to dig it probably one further out here, and all the way up, just so that it feels more. That way, it feels more, more corner and less rectangular. Those words were really hard for me to think of. But if we do something like that, and then I grabbed some walls, and I just had the lantern that I was wanting. I just had the lantern that I just cleaned out of my inventory. I should have a couple more here. But I think we can do maybe. Where are the lanterns? Did I take them all with me? I hope I didn't. Not a lantern. Not a lantern. Oh, we've got some lanterns. Perfect. What if we do something like, first of all, let's put these half slabs down that I want to use. Where'd they go? In my inventory. I can't. My vision is questionable today. So if we just do something like this and run this all the way across like so. And if we do something like this, it should look fairly good like that. So yeah, I do need to check something real quick. I want to design this a little bit more, and I'll be here in just a second. All right, so kind of on an impulse, I decided, yeah, I probably should have a plan before I start building this. And my plan is as follows. We're going to do that and that. We're going to go one further up and do something like that. And I don't want to do walls on this one. I kind of think that it would be more beneficial if it looked a little bit more like it was incorporated into a little bit more incorporated into the landscape. So I'm not going to build a wall on here. But what this is going to have is this is going to have probably the most valuable resource that this village could ever have right in here. And you might be asking, well, what is that resource? Well, that resource is going to be it's going to be all the blast furnaces that this place will ever use, because we have regular furnaces over there, but over at the little furnace area over there. But if I recall, we don't have any blast furnaces. Now, I could be so wrong, and then I'd be very embarrassed that I came up with the same idea. But no, these are all regular furnaces. So we need to have blast furnaces and smokers over here, and I think that that'll give this place a little bit of some feeling so that it doesn't feel so cramped right by my giant face. That's the whole goal of today's episode, is to make my face, frankly, not seem as weird. And by not making this seem weird, I'm going to incorporate this this little area in here a little bit better. So that's the plan. I need to go and get iron, number one, because I need to be able to make these blast furnaces. But after that, we will get some blast furnaces. We'll get some decoration going. And then we will work more on this corner. All right, so we are going to have to go and get some iron here from the iron farm. And that is probably way too much iron. Um, but I also need wood and a lot of stone. So we're gonna be raiding several storage systems here in this clip. Um, but yeah, I am just trying to make maybe more of a workstation based um little rooms right now, little workstation based ravine rooms. That is a mouthful to say, but that's what I have written down in my notes. And what I want to do is I want to just make it feel like it's alive. And when I put villagers in there, I might be able to not even declare what type of villager they are, but actually use the workstations there as they're breeding to kind of dictate what they'll be. So it'll be a little bit more plausible with what actually would happen. And actually, I'm going to pull this lantern out of here. It would make a little bit more sense as if they naturally have been there all the time. I do need a lot of wood and I need a lot of stone, and I'm seeing neither of them. I do have stone, so I'm probably all right. But those oak logs would be nice. Iron blocks. Why do I have iron blocks in my storage system? That's ridiculous. And a lodestone, but iron blocks. I don't understand why my storage system is so disastrously messy. The blocks of iron go in there, and I'm hoping these oak logs will be enough, but we'll have to see. Because I'm going to do several smokers and several blast furnaces. It'll almost be like a food cooking chamber type of deal. But let's do that, and I don't know how to craft either of those. But what am I missing for smoker? Oh, I need to make furnaces first. I probably need to make quite a few of them. Furnace. Oh, and none of it's cobblestone. Uh-oh, that could be a problem. I don't have any cobblestone. I just have smooth stone. That's not what I need. Do I just have smooth stone here? A regular stone? Yeah. Cobble. How much cobble? I've got 16 cobble. That is not going to be near enough. All right. Well, where can I get just cobblestone? Do I have any other pickaxes other than Silk Touch in here? Um, Here in this tools box. I do. Perfect. Let's go get some cobblestone. Doesn't need to be a ton. Just needs to be a little bit. And yeah, we can just go in this direction. Oh, is this Silk Touch? This is Silk Touch. What am I doing? I don't want Silk Touch. I want just a regular pickaxe. So that can go back. So I don't actually have a non-silk touch pickaxe, really? That's a little ridiculous. Oh, I've got plenty of iron. I think I've got plenty of iron to make myself a pickaxe. Unfortunately, that will cut into a little bit of these planks, but I think that that'll be all right. But let's actually make an iron pickaxe. One without silk touch on it. That kind of surprises me that I don't have a non-silk touch pickaxe anymore. I've gotten so good at my enchanting stuff that I don't even have just a regular pickaxe, which is kind of frustrating. But I need actual cobblestone for these furnaces, which is humorous. Um, but let's just take some of this out. And it doesn't need to be a lot, and it can't be andesite, so I don't know why I'm digging andesite out. But let's just take this and run it all the way across. And I don't know how much I need because I don't know how to craft this stuff. So I think I'm just going to run out as much of this durability as I think I'm comfortable with. Because frankly, I don't know how much I'm going to need. I should have, oh, there's water there. I'll just use some of this regular stone. And there we go. Now the water's gone. And that can go, and that can go. And yeah, I'm just very surprised, not only that I need well, I'm not surprised that I need cobblestone, but I'm surprised that the late game has gotten me so used to having or not needing anything special that I don't even bother with cobblestone. I just use regular stone, which I didn't ever think would ever come around, but I guess it did. Um, but how much stone is that? Regular cobblestone. That's 54. I don't know how much that would make. 54, that would make 5.5 furnaces. We'll take a bunch more. I pulled the torch off of here for some reason. I'll just put that there. But yeah, that was kind of surprising. But let's enough of that. That's getting my rant is getting boring. What I was wanting to say about my plans is I'm wanting it to be like a food prepping area. So when we do get villagers in there and we start breeding them, we don't necessarily need to even dictate their workstations. We'll just have butchers and armorers that just will naturally gravitate towards there. We just need to make sure that the villagers can stay in an area where they're not going to die. That's kind of the plan. Is eventually this is going to get populated from villagers from a nearby village, which that episode will be fun because I hate, with a burning hatred, I hate villagers. They are so stupid. It took me forever to get these villagers to function properly. They're just dumb. And I that video I'm not looking forward to, but that is the plan. So expect that one to be a painful episode for me, because that villagers are stupid. But let's actually look at the blast furnace, because what am I gonna need for blast furnace? Iron and smooth stone. Are you kidding me? And then smoker needs smooth stone too, I would imagine. No, it just needs. Oh, it just needs the logs. It just needs the logs. That's frustrating. Do I have any logs in here? I know I don't have smooth stone. I'll have to go and smelt some. I have furnaces right here. I'm a moron. I did not need to craft more. We can take some of the coal. Oh, and we've got a couple logs. That's concrete. Um, I didn't need to bother even with the iron pickaxe. That was frustrating. But I don't think. Oh, I have plenty of logs. Never mind. I have plenty of logs. All right. So I do need to make some smooth stone. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And I think I've got furnaces down here still. At least I hope I do. Nope, I don't. Okay, well, that's fine. We can just go up here to Super Smelter and throw regular stone in up here. And that is right there. And fuel. I don't think I have any fuel in there, so that's why I pulled out the coal. All right, and so we're just gonna have to wait for these puppies to smelt. Oh, that's I'm smelting coal and a block of raw copper, which doesn't work. All right, and then that's got fuel in it, and that's got fuel in it. All right. Well, we'll just have to wait for that to smelt. But while we're doing that, I'm not going to bore you guys anymore with these details. We'll get right to building once this gets smelted. So give me a second, and we'll get back to actual progress today. All right, so now we've got the smooth stone smelted. We can now work on getting these actual. We can now work on getting these actual furnaces that I want done. So we should be able to make smokers now. And how many smokers can we make? Only two. I guess we can only make two, which is all right. Blast furnaces. How many blast furnaces? We can make 6 blast furnaces. All right. I can work with those numbers. That I can do. So let's go ahead and go back to the ravine building project. And I'm going to throw this iron pickaxe back in there. I'm also going to throw all this extra iron back in the storage system. Block of raw copper can go. And this coal ore can go as well. Alright. So let's go ahead and let's get back. Oh, lost a rocket. But let's get back to the ravine building project. Why can't I swim? Oh, because of my stupid elytra. That's so slow. Alright. Please let me go now. Alright, there we go. Let's go back to the ravine building project. And what we can do is we can place these in a strategic way to make it look like there's more than there actually is. Um, I've learned that trick by not having enough resources for anything, but yeah, we should be able to make this look at least halfway decent. And of course, if we don't get it all done in today's episode, we can always go and get more materials, either in between episodes or in the next episode to make sure that everything looks good. But we're back, and what can we do here? We need this and we need this. But if we do smoker 1 and 2, and then fill in this behind underneath them, and then we do blast furnaces 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6, and we do something like that. That makes it look like there's at least a little bit more here than what is expected. I do want to see the wall actually, so I'm going to remove these and I'll put these elsewhere. We do 1, 2, and we can do 3 there and 1 on this side as well. No, I don't want that on that side. I want to be able to see the smokers. We'll just put the other one on top here. That works. There like that. All right, that looks better. It's a little bit of a food prep area. I kind of like it. Um, I would have wished. I kind of wish I would have had more materials to do, more blast furnaces and more smokers. But we can work through that without a problem. We can do that in the next couple episodes. I am going to sleep. Oh well, I'm not going to sleep now. It's basically daytime. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to put here. I'm thinking maybe some item frames with food. I think that might look good. I don't know if I have any item frames here though, so I'm gonna check. Um, do I have any item frames? That's a really odd. I've got a bell. I know where to put the bell. I've got it's pretty odd amalgamation of stuff here, so I wouldn't be surprised. But that's still an unusual item for me to have. I'm not huge into the item frames. I have chests that I can utilize, and I have 62 lanterns here, so I don't know. I just keep putting them in different location. Um, and I have some smooth stone slabs. I know that I just got distracted, but I have an idea for these, and I still have some smooth stone. So what we're going to do is we're going to build this up, and I think we use the bell as a dinner bell. So where would that probably go? That'd probably go what? That is a half slab, so I can't put it there. It would probably go what? Here, or here, or here. That would be the dinner bell location. Oh, I didn't mean to open that. All right. And then we can do a chest for what could be food. And then we just need to bring this out and down. All right. And then what else could we do? Walls. We'll do the wall. We'll do a wall here as kind of a support structure, and then bring that down like that. Oh, come on. Okay, that's not working. We can make this work. Go down, go across there, take off the top there. How's that look underneath? I can barely even notice it. Okay. Um, all right, so that works. I don't want this one though. All right, I think that looks good. That improves it just a little bit too with some decoration like that. Um, all right. I know this chest is empty, but maybe the villagers could deposit food in there. Maybe it was just dinner time, and they're not out and about. So that's kind of what I wanted to do today. I wanted to dig something out, make this face a little bit. First of all, make it a little bit more visible, but then second of all, make this corner seem like it's not obstructing anything. Speaking of it obstructing, I need to get rid of these vines because they're starting to bug me, and I'm just short enough that I can't just climb up. Let's just do this. Take it at its source. All right, and all the way down. All right, there we go. All right, there's still some. How is there still some? All right, that's a little bit better. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like the vines are part of my face at least. But yeah, that makes it look a little bit better in here. But yeah, I think that this is mission accomplished for this task. I know it looks incomplete, but we will finish it later on. Because it kind of is incomplete, but we'll get it. We'll get it. We don't need to worry about all of it right away. For one, I want to get food from butchers and put them in this chest, but I want to say that I'm getting near the point where I could allow villagers in here. I just need a villager barracks of some sort, because I want this to seem like it's a mining facility to go down into the mines below the below this little area, because I mean there is a mine shaft and a ravine down here. Um, ouch. And I want to make it seem like they operate and work in here and do something with this space, because it seems like wasted space to me to not have something down here and something have life. So that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm thinking that villagers could be in here relatively shortly. So that's cool. It definitely is needed. It'll give this place some more life as I almost walk right off the edge of the ravine, and I just jumped and whiffed. So I did go off the edge of the ravine. All right, but I think that is that project completed for now. It's not completely completed, but I think it's good for now. I do need to get back up. So come on, let me up. Let me swim, please, and thank you. All right. And then I just need to make a jump and miss the jump. Um, I can just pillar up. Where's my stone? There's my stone. I'll just pillar up. It'll make it a lot easier. I need to have a better access too, because that ladder is kind of out, in the way. So I think that it might be beneficial to make an actual proper entrance and exit to the ravine at some point. But yeah, I think that is a project completed for now for this. I am still terrible at this whole YouTube thing after a year, and I don't know how long I've been recording for. So I'm going to check my recording time, and we will see if we've got any more time for another project. All right, so after looking at my recording time, I am out of it, and I have like ran way over what I usually do for recording time. And the thing is the project that we did was relatively small. We got a little bit of a food prep area in here, which is not complete, but it's getting there. So I'm kind of proud of it. It's very rectangular, so I'll have to work on that. But like I was saying, we are getting pretty close to actually having to move village. Oh, there's an Enderman. Oh, Enderman. Hi, bud. Goodbye. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hi, bud. Oh, now where'd you go? Oh, he's loud. Oh, he's loud. I'm sorry for those with, I'm sorry immediately for the echo in here. My recording setup is not necessarily perfectly soundproof, but there's an Enderman. He's dead now. But like I was saying, we're getting close to villagers being allowed in here. I will have to villager proof the space. But we are getting there. And that episode will be a pain. So if you really want to see me struggle and be in pain, villager prep would be that episode. But for the time being, that I'm going to need to stop rambling. So I'll ring the bell and say thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. And if you're new here, thank you guys so much for being here. It means a lot, and for everybody, your support always means a lot. I do appreciate it. I say it every episode, but it really helps me out a lot, and I appreciate your guys' support. It really is. It's amazing. You guys are such a great community. It means a lot. Thank you. It really does mean a ton. But I'm gonna stop rambling. You're probably tired of me talking for the last half hour about practically nothing. So thank you guys so much. I hope you're entertained. I appreciate it. God bless, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Adios.